Hello, good morning and welcome back to the Fish Locker. Today I'm spending a day in the life of a crab and lobster fisherman. I'm joining my friend Jamie and his crew aboard the fishing vessel Emily K or Mylor. Oh, it's a perfect morning. A stunner of a day already. Yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to be working his commercial crab and lobster gear. What I understand I will explain as they do it, and everything else I'll get Jamie and the crew to explain. His gear is already out at sea. We're going to be hopefully working about a dozen strings of fishing gear. Let's go. Which ground are you working your crab gear on? Is it a clean ground?
Oh, this clean ground, yeah, it's softest. Not too bad start.
You'll see as he lays more pots out, but it's important about where the ropes go, so your ropes aren't going to end up around people's feet. Mainly pollock frames in these, is that what you've been baited with last time?
Yeah, pollock frames. Mixture of pollock cake and stuff like that.
Well, it's good, it's using something that would be usually discarded to catch something else in it.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Starfish.
Just to say, you're good at catching them, aren't you?
Do well, man.
It's a shame there isn't much of a market for them. I imagine they'd be quite scratchy to swallow.
If there's a market, we wouldn't be able to catch them.
They're quite interesting, aren't they, them little like long-legged spider crabs?
Right. Oh,
sometimes you get them and they must come through in like waves, because sometimes you get them and there's just absolutely stacks of them.
Loads of them. Yeah. Summertime. Again, summer.
You'll notice there when I asked about what type of ground he had him working on, the catch rate of crabs to lobsters on this ground, because it's clean ground. We've had one lobster in 9 pots and the rest, every single one's had crabs in. Which shows about being selective about the type of ground that you work your pots on. Because these same style of pots, they would catch crabs and lobsters. By working them onto different grounds, you can target different species. So his controls here are working the winch as the pot comes up. Open the door, clear out the contents. Crewman here rebaits the pot, closes it and then stacks it. So just like a really effective working conveyor belt.
this one. Yeah, just.
She'll do. Yeah, on the load. I went round to my father-in-law and picked them up.
Yeah.
James at like 5 minutes. I didn't even get the chance.
That's the thing. They don't take long to go, do they?
Like Sam, I've done a lot of food with it. James was eating them faster than a weekly cooker. Like Sam was finished, I was like, where's Sam?
You got full of it crabs and lobster to be fair.
Yeah.
There we go.
First one. 25 pots.
Yeah. That's it. Well, that's it. That's one string. That's one fleet. That's 25 pots up. The first pot to come up went right down at the end there. That will be the last one to go over the back. So now all he's doing is he's pulling the rest of the rope and there'll be a Dan's on the other end. Shot that out, and as you steam away, that pot was the last one up. That's going to be the first one back out. So they'll just run out in sequence. It'll become apparent what I was saying about how he was organising the ropes there so that they don't tangle up when they go back out, but also so that they're out of the way, they're not round anyone's feet, because it's the shooting which is the most dangerous part. Whereas my boat, I shoot the pots over the side. You can see here he's got a door at the back, so as soon as the first one's gone out, the drag of that and the boat moving in the other direction is enough to pull all the rest of the pots with it. It's a self-shooting system.
Right if you stand there as long as you don't face
Shoot it.
Yeah. See all the ropes running out here.
That's the first one gold.
And now the weight and the drag of that one in the tide will pull the rest of them. There's the last one.
Gold drag. That's the first one done.
Just like that, so pots in, pots out. Just like
Pot
that.
in, pot out. Self shooting makes life a lot easier. Doing it that way and having to shoot over the side handle, you know.
Yeah. We were just talking there, we were just looking around. These are all the little bits that have come up with them. There's a combination there of Leach's spider crabs. These are Scott lobsters. There's a decorator crab and the million starfish. So that first lobster that come up, first thing he did was he measured it with his gauge, and now you're banding them and keeping them separate, aren't you?
Yeah. I band them and put them in the tank now, in the water tank, keep them all alive.
Ah, well that's the main thing, it's keeping your catch in as good a condition as possible by the time you get it there.
Yeah, you don't want nothing to go dead on you out here, or how it is then, like, you know?
Absolutely. Right, get my gloves on for the next set.
Like big boats or stuff like that.
I get that many folks who contact me and who talk to me about it and they don't know. They either think that it's trawlers,
That's
or
right,
it's
yeah.
modern line, they don't understand there's anything in
No,
between.
there's literally, yeah.
And being able to show them there's smaller boats like this that are working as sustainably as possible.
Yeah, yeah.
Because they're just, you think they're fishing all fishing, it's indiscriminate killing.
That's right, yeah, basically, yeah, basically. It actually is that.
Sea sluggers somewhere there, isn't there?
Oh, yeah. sea stuff.
Wearing.
Yeah, they do say it's a smelly old job, but well, now you can push it in real quick.
Yeah, that was just pulled in there like that.
Yeah, it was, that's what they are, the whelks are just scavengers on sea, but
That's right, yeah, they just scavenge all the...
so the ones in it got it. It was alright, it was alright, but it was...
Yeah,
One every 7 fathoms, it was non-stop.
Yeah, they do say, but they make big money too.
Yeah. Well, I say these ropes seem to be thicker than the last ones.
Yeah,
So
slightly bigger.
Stacks piling higher.
Yeah.
Yeah. First one up.
This one?
They're a handful, aren't they? Yeah. Once they've got here, it's a battle.
Over like.
Do you land them, do you?
Yeah, we do at times. Yeah.
There's not much you can do with them. Put them in a bucket and it'll just climb straight back out, doesn't it?
Oh, he's going to be gone today, I think.
Where do you want me to stick him in bit? I'll stick him in there.
Yeah. The sticker underneath.
Jam them in with a have it around.
I work
With a handle. See if you do with the pot, right?
I say it's earlier for here, but
proper judge of one, you're going to wreck us once.
you've been wrecking that one. Wrecking her down from Scotland.
Too much iron brew.
Yeah.
With your last ones, I'll get another set.
Say it's earlier for here, but stays this sort of way, isn't it?
I don't look like a warship from round here, does it? Okay.
A little squatter. I'll tell you what, yeah, he wouldn't. It's not going to take your finger off, but
he's got a bit of strength behind him, isn't he?
yeah. That gauge there, 1 second, if you just talk to us about your gauge.
There's a gauge. We've got each side here are different. That's for crayfish, for size of lobsters, end crabs inside there, cock crabs on the outs.
It's a no-go gauge, isn't it? Literally, you offer it up, and if it's size, it's size.
Yeah, that's what it is pretty much. Can't beat these ones really. As good as they come.
Yeah.
For what you want, like, you know.
Yeah. Well, it makes the process so simple, so quick. It's yeah. When folks see me measuring them, I measure mine with a tape, but that's because I'm going through 9 pots total, and I'm getting like what 2 or 3 lobsters. When these boys are going through hundreds, it's much quicker and much easier to use a gauge.
Yeah, we spent a bit of time up north, Bradford and Halifax and stuff. Certainly the happening place, isn't it?
I bet that was nice for you. Probably pretty cool to have it around. I worked
Just it's like they're all renting their places out for that sort of thing. It's quite good money in here or something. Well, it is, it's on the score AIS and stuff. A lot of the secrets are gone.
Yeah.
And like your navionics. So you do get, you sort of just got to suck it up and accept more deep than bad. What you knew yourself sort of thing.
Yeah, that's it.
Could have been
I found it quite confirming that there were some wrecks where I'd mapped them out.
Yes.
And then when I cross-checked it against it and I was exactly right.
You think,
oh,
yeah, I got that one, yeah. Yeah, it's exactly the same. Certain ones you sort of thought, yeah, I see where I was going on that one, yeah, I did catch that one just right, or when you know a wreck is broken up or something like that.
For me, when you're working a couple of pops, it's perfect.
Yeah, oh
I can shoot them round a single rock, or I can shoot them in a little tiny bit of a gully.
And you know the lobster, once you cleared that little bit, you move it again sort of thing, isn't it?
I'm shooting it
No.
like I could literally steam round a rock and loop it.
So yeah, make sure that every point, it's like we do, like if you got a short string, we'll do it one direction, then we'll do the other direction. Like say you go east and west, and then north and south.
I kind of do a lot of that on the lobsters, thing is though, really. Go around the points.
You like follow the contour lines. They hate, isn't it, guys? This is a bit more sweet.
I don't really go in for any of the political stuff, I don't go in for any of the drama, I don't any of the hype.
As soon as you get into that,
How many did we get in that plate? Just the one?
Just the one in that one, yeah.
Yeah, there was a couple of undersized, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Right, it is a little cop. See, he's lost that at some point, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's lost one and then that one's on the road back. Like, don't know whether fighting or whatnot, you know, but
yeah,
he's lost one there, the other.
You stick bands on your lobsters that you don't bother with your crabs.
Nah. If we got to send them elsewhere, then we'd nick the crabs and sell them to some cases, prefer them, like, you know, keep them in the tank.
Well, yeah, if you're keeping them in a keep pot or something, they're not going to kill each other.
Especially the big, you know, cod crabs, they will just savage each other.
Yeah, and you just keep all your lobsters in there.
Yeah, just in a water tank. Especially in this sort of heat. Something out, kill them straight away, like. Hey Jay, turn the water off a minute.
Otherwise you get it in the face. And you've just got your deck pump running all that time, pumping it full of water.
Yeah. Straight in there. Yeah, alright Jay.
We're working through quite well now. We've got a few boxes there. We've got that big octopus still in here. But in that fleet we've just brought through, there was an awful lot of these. Now I've kept a few aside in this box just to show the diversity of them. Now Jamie tells me that they call them creepy crannies. It's some form of brittle star. Interesting, isn't it? A couple more fleets to go. Good little. The footballs.
footballs, yeah. But what it's designed for is a bit later in the year, when the weather turns, I'll take the butts off, and the football won't drag in here. Everything money that goes out, I've lost it up over the
No, not leave any of the old bait in there?
No, we've got extra for that. No, if it's too smelly, it's not good. It'll put crab on. No, you don't see many out here, not like that.
Tell you what, I'll put it high out. Tell you what, it was ready for you, wasn't it?
Yes, this
It
one.
was ready for you. A bonny hen.
It's good.
Yeah.
Good.
Like a game of hot potato.
Yes.
Well round up that one.
What's what?
No, I don't know, it does. I've had some breeze works on it. No one really works it, so. You know, I've had, like, for me, it used to be like a stain for like 40 stones, and that, like, if I've exhausted everything else I've done, I'm going or no, that's it. I'll go and shoot this one, just pick up that 40 stone of polish. But it was all. That line, that fish line, that conjure line. So like it's slightly all gone along that line.
She's a nice looking hen. Funny looking girl, isn't she?
Really beauty. Nice colour. So what, we're handy these instead of using tape.
Oh yeah. A lot easier and all than having to try and stretch them by hand, isn't it?
Well, those big double ones that you got to wrap over, like.
That's the last fleet done. Used up all the bait, it's time to go back in. We'll have a tidy down now, we'll band up these lobsters. We did have a few lobsters in that last fleet, didn't we?
Two of them, didn't we? Yeah.
Yeah, it's maybe even three, is there? No, just the two. Well, I'll tell you what, it's got loads of white and orange in it, that one.
Yeah.
Just done it.
Nice colour, isn't it?
Aye, the beauties. There we are, we've tidied down, we've got, what have we got? 2, 4, 6, 7 full of crab. So you reckon that is like 350 odd kilo?
Yeah, maybe, yeah, more like 400 kilo there.
Well, 400 kilo of crab, and in the back of here we've also got maybe half a dozen or 8 lobsters and a big octopus.
He's landed on the deck. Yeah, someone has to do that. It's just carried over.
Checking weight.
Right on.
The colour variation you get between them is incredible, isn't it? I mean, that one's a proper dark blue, whereas that one's, yeah, that one looks almost like it's been in a wreck a bit.
Yeah.
A lot of orange in it.
Okay.
Landed the majority of the catch to the market, but kept the box back. Kept a box of crabs and a couple of lobsters back because you do have a shellfish merchants of your own, don't you?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we sell to local restaurants and we sell to a couple of restaurants in Mylor and we sell a little bit online as well, like seafood boxes, dressed crab, and just fresh crab lobster products really.
Brilliant. Well, what I'll do is I'll put a link into the description of the video to where Jamie's Facebook page, isn't it?
Yes, we're on Facebook. Yeah.
I'll put a link of that in there now. So we're just going to get back onto the mooring, get those back in the van, and then we'll be done for the day. And our day is done. An absolute stunner of a day. Couldn't have asked for better conditions. We had around about 400 kilos of crabs altogether. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed joining us. I hope you found it interesting. All the very best. See you later.